Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Bygone Gaming. Today we're just going to go over some eBay finds I've had, some thrift shop finds, just some stuff that I've acquired through some people. So I'm excited to show you all some stuff I've got today. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, so here's what we've got. It's just kind of a mixed lot of things, so let's see what we got. Starting off here, one thing that I've started collecting and acquiring is third-party peripherals for the original Xbox. Original Xbox had a lot of third-party support, so there was a lot of accessories out there. One of the companies that made, or one of the brands I should say, that made headsets for this was called Hip Gear. And this is just a Hip Gear headset. And these, you can find these on eBay for somewhere usually around $10 or a little under. And if you're an original Xbox collector, I do recommend checking out eBay because stuff does pop up at a really good value from time to time. That being said, I got this for under $5. So this is just a cool little headset. Interesting thing about this is, unlike other headsets, this actually has the memory card holder that goes into the memory card slot. It is actually hardwired to the headset, so there's no disconnection there. The next thing that I have that's also from Hip Gear is the online communicator. Now this would actually not work with that headset because, like I said, it was hardwired. But anyway, it will work with an actual Microsoft headset or any other headset that isn't hardwired. So anyway, just a cool little thing here. Really good condition. The packaging hasn't yellowed or faded. So somebody kept this in really great condition. And like I said, those were both picked up on eBay for under $10, so check it out. The next thing that we've got here is an Xbox 360. Like I said, this thing looks kind of trashed. It's got some masking tape, some marks on the front. It's really dirty, missing the faceplate, and I believe the eject button for the disk drive would be broken. I have not tested this out yet, but this is going to go in the project pile, meaning we might mod it, we might just fix it, we might sell it. I'm not sure what I'll do with it yet, but anyway, for $5 and not knowing if it worked, I felt it was a pretty good deal. So anyway, going on to the next thing that we have, we've got here before us a couple of very nice PC games. The first one, I'm sure most of you have probably played maybe one or two games in the Hitman series, but the Hitman series is really good. Of course, it's been ported to the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and I'm sure to the next-gen consoles too. But anyway, Hitman Contract's just a really, really good game. I've already installed it. It runs beautifully. It looks like a great game for a game made in 2004. Around that time's usually hit or miss, so this game is very good. Moving on to our next one, we have, and I want to point this out, that this is actually this box is in really, really good condition for its age. This is Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2002. And I haven't checked it out. Like I said, I just picked it up based on the condition of the box, which looked really good, so I figured the contents would all be there. So let's check it out. Alrighty, so as soon as I opened it, I could tell there is that cardboard insert that keeps the box from folding up and being flimsy. That's kind of getting harder to find. I wouldn't call it rare, but it is harder to find. One of the other things that we have here is the Electronics Arts registration card, which is kind of harder to find with it. The install guide and the manual, or the instruction manual, came with both. It's kind of rare to find both of those. And then the cream on top is just this case is in immaculate condition. Looks really, really nice. Looks like somebody has not used it much, if at all. And I'm sure the disc is in great condition. And yes, it looks beautiful. So anyway, really excited about that one. So let's move on to what we got next, which was a couple of PlayStation 1 games. Anyway, and I want to point out, these are not just the regular cut and dry PlayStation games. These are the greatest hits variants, which are a little harder to find. So the thing that we have here, the first one, I'll save this one for last. We've got 2 Extreme, which is pretty much just BMX, skateboarding, snowboarding, pretty much just sports, extreme sports. Kind of cool thing, supports memory card, haptic feedback, meaning it supports the DualShock controller, which is kind of nice. The disc is in very good condition for a PlayStation 1 game. Case is in pretty good condition, and the interesting thing about this one is it actually came from an electronics boutique, which would be EA. It's definitely an interesting game. Can't wait to try that one out. So the next game that I've got here is Crash Bandicoot Warped, which, if you know anything about the Crash Bandicoot series, it was very big on the PlayStation 1. This case is not in as good a condition. You can see it's missing some pieces and it's cracked at the top. But it did come with its manual, and the disc was in very good condition. So anyway, I picked those up. So moving on, we have Madden 2004 for the original Xbox, which I'm not really a sports game person, but it is interesting, like I said, to pick up these games that are, a little bit older, have some maybe dated graphics and movement to them. It's kind of cool. But anyway, this gets me closer to my goal of completing the North American original Xbox set. Came with disc and manual, and the thing I want to point out about this is it actually comes with the NFL sticker on the front, which you don't see those too often. Now the next thing is sort of interesting, sort of not. If you were fooled, this is not Grand Theft Auto. This is not Vice City. And anyway, this is a trashed case. But that's besides the point. Anyway, what we've got here is a jam-packed demo disc, which I'm assuming it says here brought to you by PlayStation Underground, which I believe still is the official magazine for the PlayStation. But anyway, this looks like it's just a demo disc with maybe a bunch of different things on it. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it out yet. But needless to say, this case will be going in the trash. So what I have next is not necessarily old, but it was kind of cool. I picked up this Game Boy Advance phone case. It's not actually 3D, which, unlike the rendering of the photos online, made it seem like it was. But anyway, it's kind of cool. It's got the front facade on there, and it does shimmer in the light. The screen does, so that's kind of cool. It's kind of thin, and it was kind of overpriced, but like I said, it's just a cool novelty item. So next up, we have a few loose cartridges. We've got 2 for the Game Boy Advance. I picked up SpongeBob SquarePants and a game that I'd never heard of called Unfabulous. Like I said, both of these carts are in pretty good condition. SpongeBob has some Sharpie on it, and Unfabulous has some sticker marks on it, but with a little bit of cleaning that can be fixed up. So I'll be testing both of these out. Have to see if they work even. So what we've got next is Spider-Man 2. And I'm not really huge on the Spider-Man series. I know the new Spider-Man game for PlayStation 4 was very, very, very good. I actually did like it. But anyway, I'll have to try this out because I don't play a lot on my DS anymore. Like I said, cart's not in the best condition. It's kind of got sticker marks on it, some Sharpie on the front. But anyway, somebody accidentally threw a lithium-ion battery in my bag. Not sure how that happened. That's trash. But anyway, next up we've got these Nintendo Switch cartridge holders, which I do not collect currently for the Nintendo Switch. Well, now I do. But anyway, this is an SD card holder, and this is a game holder. So that was just kind of cool. It was also a freebie that was thrown in with my purchase, so I thought, why not? And anyway, the last thing that I have here I'm really excited about. These are what employees would have worn probably on the selling floor of an electronics store when selling Windows 95. And if you know anything about that, that was Microsoft's first operating system that had a graphical user interface. Or I wouldn't say first, but it really innovated it. So anyway, this says ask for a demo of Windows 95 today, and this one says reserve your copy and has the launch date of August 24th on it. So these are just a couple of cool pins. I do like to collect video game pins on the side as well, loot, stuff like that. So these were just kind of cool. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video today. After you have watched this video, go give my Instagram some love. Link is in the description. And then make sure you like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do, to get more amazing gaming content, retro gaming content at that. So anyway, it's Mark here with Bygone Gaming. Stay frosty.